Here's an update on the aFe turbo inlet. I've been getting this check engine light since I've installed this every now and then. I've probably had it about 5 or 6 times. Basically what's happening, the car is throwing a code for this crankcase breather hose. It seems like somehow it thinks that there's a leak. Might be too much flow going through the computer and it's triggering that code. I would normally only get the code once I'm doing like a hard pull, and once you let off and start cruising again, you'll get the check engine light and the entire dash will light up. I would reset it. Sometimes it would go away, sometimes it would stay in the stored codes, and eventually it just goes away on its own. So it's been several thousand miles and keep getting the code every now and then. So I reached out to aFe and they actually provided me with this new fix. So basically you're replacing the plastic that comes on the turbo inlet and you're putting this longer piece into the pipe. So I guess what this is going to do is probably reduce the amount of flow going into the crankcase. So this way the computer might stay happy and not think that there's like an open hose and it has too much flow going through. So I'm going to go ahead and pull off this little clamp, and then we could pull out that plastic piece and slide this new part in, put that back in, the hose on top, and use the same clamp again. We're actually able to get this off by hand. Remember, I'm going to avoid taking the pipe off. Basically, I just pulled this hose right out and that piece came off. That's the part we're going to be changing. This is the other end up top, goes into the engine. So what I ended up doing was just pulling off the hose from the top of the engine right there, and we're going to be replacing this barb fitting on the bottom. So a new fitting is going to be installed this way. This goes into the pipe. Put that on. Attaches back to where it was. I think I had it oriented somewhere that way. And you can see this is the part point down here where it's going to go into the car towards the turbo side. Line this up to the factory engine side. Okay, that's in. Not all the way. I'm gonna line up the bottom now. Get this nipple all the way in there. There we go. So that's fit into there. So just push the top back all the way into position till the bottom's out. That's in. Just verify the other side, how far it goes into the top. Feel with your hand, there is a little gap there, so it doesn't go all the way up top. Just to confirm, got in the right position. Looking good. Bring this clamp back to the top. Lock that in. Alright, so that's it. Got the top piece back installed. Give a little gap between the turbo inlet for flex so it doesn't rub on it. And anything on the bottom. This is pushed all the way in, and hopefully that solves our problem. The driver's side of my hand a little different. I think I was able to just pull out the tube from the turbo inlet. There we go. there, replace it, and put that right back in. Even easier than the first side. Alright, so I got the new piece in. Clean that up. That should just slip right. There we go. So that's in. New part is in. Verify the top did not shift. That's still all the way in. And we are complete. I've driven over 3,000 miles since the updated parts and happy to report that there is no more check engine light. I tested this under all conditions, normal, aggressive, and even long distance driving. Going forward, all kits should be shipped with the updated part, so you shouldn't have the issues that I had. This part is definitely worth it and makes a turbo spool sound amazing. I still highly recommend it. Please don't forget to check out my other videos, like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you guys next time.